Hello, Alex. This is for the other part of the email that you sent regarding the button and the different visual effects of a button and what we were referring to. So, for example, the button you drop on the page, the properties again have a lot of different properties that you can control: the color, the opacity, the saturation, if you want it to blink or not, border color, border width, and on and on and on and on. Really, with the properties, what you're really sort of limited to is the color of the background, the color of the lettering of the button, and then how round the corners are, and then that gradient where it's kind of light on top, dark on the bottom. You can kind of remove that or make that uh, different as well. And what we're referring to is kind of a rollover effect. So currently when you roll over a button, uh, what happens is there's a very slight change in how the button appears. So you'll see that there's the button, and when I roll over it, it does have a slight change. It gets a little bit lighter when I roll over it. And what also you can do is you can have an additional rollover. So when I roll over the button, there's like a little window that pops up with some text and images in there. It'd be pretty cool if we could add the ability of a rollover image, so we can have an image up here as well. And even the lettering of the button, which I don't have any in right now, you can have the lettering go from white to any other color when you roll it over. Some of the effects that we were hoping to get was there's one button out there that when we roll over it, there's a little arrow that appears and it goes around the button in a circle. And I just want to kind of bring that up for you and show you that. So we're in a different course here, and I just want to show you the action item of this button. So when I roll over these buttons, you're going to see that there's an effect of a button that appears. So when I click over, there's that little rotating arrow that goes around it. Now that's one kind of cool effect. We could have different effects. I don't know what those would be right offhand, but it would be nice to add like 5 to 10 effects that kind of work in this manner to kind of highlight the different buttons. And that's kind of the rollover effect that we were referring to when discussing adding this to the button.